Hey guys, I know once again it has been forever since I've posted on YouTube, and I always tell myself it won't be a huge gap between videos, and then it ends up being a huge gap between videos. So I am sorry for that, but I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about my Lyme treatment. I think that a lot of people were kind of confused from my last video in thinking that like the IV pictures and stuff like that that were in the video were like IV antibiotics or something like that, and that I was already actively treating. But those were just saline IVs that I get from the hospital once in a while when I get really sick. And I wasn't actively treating at that time. Over the past year, I haven't been treating with any type of antibiotic. I've basically changed my diet. I'm gluten-free and dairy-free, and also mostly soy-free. And then I've also been doing a lot of detox type things to kind of get my body ready to start Lyme treatment. I've been doing infrared sauna sessions. I actually got an infrared sauna. I was lucky enough to find one secondhand, and so I now have one in my home, in my basement. And so I do that 3 times a week, and then I do detox baths, which is basically a bath of Epsom salts and hydrogen peroxide, and you soak in it for about half an hour, and I do those 3 times a week as well. And other than that, I hadn't up until this point been starting an actual Lyme protocol because I was just very overwhelmed by all the research, and I didn't really know which one to go with, essentially. I kind of was looking at a few of the more natural approaches to treating Lyme, and they all seemed really good, and there was a lot of hope from different people on different forums and stuff like that that had been improving with these kinds of natural protocols. But I never really felt completely like I knew, okay, this is the one that I want to do. And if you have Lyme and are treating Lyme, you know that these kinds of things cost a lot of money. And to invest that kind of money into something, you kind of have to be pretty sure of it and feel pretty confident in your decision. And I wasn't yet up until recently, and that was when I got Dr. Jernigan's book. He is a doctor in Kansas that actually has a center called the Hansa Center, and it's a center for health and wellness basically, and what they do is they treat all different kinds of chronic illnesses, and they've gotten people, who can't even walk to be fully functioning in 2-week kind of rehab treatments there. And I originally was looking into the center and was just blown away by all of the information and all of the stories that I heard about people getting well there. And in an ideal world, I would love to have been able to go there. But unfortunately, it's very expensive. It's thousands of dollars for the 2-week kind of period that he recommends that you do. And I just don't have that kind of money sitting around right now. So that isn't really currently an option for me, but what I did find through researching the center is that he actually has a book, and it's called Beating Lyme Disease, and it is essentially a book about all that he knows about Lyme disease and treating it, and kind of gives you a protocol that you can actually use at home or use with your natural practitioner to get well if you have Lyme disease. And so I bought the book and I read the book, and it's a super good book for anyone who has Lyme, whether you're wanting to do his protocol or not. It's just really informative, and it's really interesting stuff. So I recommend the book either way. But if you're looking for a natural treatment, it also has a great protocol in it that I would definitely look into. So anyway, I got the book, and I now have the supplements that I need from the center to start treatment. And basically how it works is there's only a few supplements, which is one thing that I really liked, because I find that a lot of different protocols kind of bombard you with like, you need to take these 12 supplements every day, 4 times a day, and it's just it can get kind of obviously expensive and overwhelming. And he kind of is more he kind of more believes that you just need a few select things, um, combined with detoxing, obviously, to get your body back on track so that it can almost kind of heal itself. I just really like how he goes about everything, and I really believe what he kind of stands for and believes in, that, you know, Lyme disease or any chronic illness really is kind of a malfunction of the body as a whole, and it's not just the Lyme disease that you have to treat. It's about treating the body, not necessarily treating the condition. Um, so that's kind of what his protocol follows. So I have the supplements that I need to get started. There's 2 that you start with. This one is called Neuro Antitox 2 Basic. You can actually get specific formulas, like if you have joint pain or muscle pain, or you have a lot of like heart type problems, stuff like that. I decided to just go with the basic because none of the formulas really fit me personally. I have heart like palpitations and tachycardia, but I don't really have, other than that, heart type symptoms, don't really have them. It's more like the weakness and fatigue and nausea. So I just went with the basic. And so what you do is you take this 3 times a day. It's a liquid and it comes with a little dropper. Take it 3 times a day, every day of the week except for one day. You take one day off. And then there's this one, which is called Berylligen. And this is the first step, the supplement that you take during the first part of the protocol. So basically, you do the same thing. You take it 3 times a day. These 2 you start off with for 2 months, and then you switch, you continue taking this Neuro Antitox, and you switch to another one, another supplement. You switch out this one for another one. So anyway, I'm going to be starting this coming week this protocol and sticking with these 2 things for the next 2 months, and doing a lot of detox while I'm on them, obviously. I kind of had to put this stuff on hold for a bit because for the past 3 weeks I had a horrible, horrible stomach. I don't know if it was a stomach flu or a stomach virus or what it was, but I was so sick. Like, I'm talking bedridden, couldn't really eat a lot, couldn't move much, had horrible pain in my stomach and horribly nauseous, and it just wouldn't go away. I went to the ER, I went to clinics, I went to my doctor, and just couldn't figure it out. And my doctor kind of said that she had seen other stomach flus lasting like 4 to 6 weeks, which, God help me, if it lasted that long, I probably would have killed myself. But so she kind of said it's just a stomach flu and ride it out. And I guess it was, because it is improving now, but holy hell, it was not fun. So anyways, this is kind of what my plan is right now. I'm going to be following this protocol, and I'm hoping to kind of keep a video log of all of this, to keep you guys updated, and also for personal use, like if I want to look back and see how I was doing and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to do a video probably once a month during this protocol and let you guys know how it's all going. And I don't know, I'm hopeful. I think that there is a good chance that it could offer me a decent amount of improvement in my health, which would be amazing. I've been sick for 9 years now, and this past year has been very difficult. I kind of think that I've been sicker this past year than I've been in a long time, mostly because I don't know if it's just related to the fact that I've more been recording when I'm sick, so I'm seeing it on my calendar, like sick days, and there's a lot of them. I find that my symptoms kind of follow a pattern of every, like, say 3 to 5 weeks I'll get really sick, where I'm kind of out of commission for about a week, sometimes 2 weeks at a time. And I never really used to have a pattern like that, I don't think. Not that I remember anyway. It was just kind of, I'd have sick days here and there, or if I did too much. But now it's like, without fail, I just get these week-long or 2-week-long periods of being super sick. And it's scary and it's frustrating to think that I might potentially be getting worse, but I'm hopeful that with treatment, I will be able to get myself back to at least a place where I'm only really sick if I kind of push myself too much. That would be really just like a dream come true, even to get myself to that point where the sick days are just less and less, and for the most part, I'm doing well. I would take that. So, I am going to keep you guys updated. I promise this time that I will make another video soon, because obviously I'm doing this protocol and I want to keep record of it. I really hope that all of you guys are doing well. Thank you to everyone who has reached out and emailed me and told me their stories and, asked for advice and stuff like that. I love hearing from you guys, and I love being able to help if I can at all. And I hope all of you are doing good, and I hope everyone had a great Christmas and is having a great 2013 so far. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye, guys.